Hi, if you have any friends or family that have been in any part of the U.S. military, I hope that you will find this presentation interesting. I was invited to Richard's Coffee Shop in Mooresville, North Carolina on May 18th, 2017. It was my first time going to Richard's Coffee Shop. Now, Richard's Coffee Shop is a living military museum. Again, it's in Mooresville, North Carolina. And there's lots and lots of military memorabilia on display in the coffee shop. It's the most that I've personally seen in one location. Um, and the surrounding area around Richard's Coffee Shop is a very nice area. I thoroughly enjoyed being around there. I took photos during my brief visit there, and I plan on going many more times because there's so much there to absorb. On the first visit, any veteran is. Oops, I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me scroll through. Uh, Richard's Coffee Shop supports tribute to the troops.org. And on the lower part of this particular shot, the screenshot, you will see the U.S. Army flag, and then the the U.S. Marine Corps flag. Then on the right-hand side, part of the U.S. Navy flag. And I took photographs of different places, of different areas of the coffee shop. There's just so much to absorb. It's awful lot to absorb. So I'm going to need to go there again. That's another section, some more stuff. And this particular section of the wall deals with the Korean conflict, as you can see in the upper right-hand side of the screen. And these ball caps, I believe these ball caps are, anyone can leave a ball cap and have it sit in Richard's ball cap or hat rack if they choose to do so. U.S. Air Force flag, the Coast Guard flag. And there's United States Navy, and the PLW MIA flag, gone but not forgotten. And anytime a veteran comes to a coffee shop for the first time, you're asked if you would like your name to be put on the honor roll. It's not required, but if you opt to have that done, then your name and the pay grade that you were while you were active duty is on there as well, along with the year that you joined the service, you joined the military, and the year you left the military. In this particular gentleman's case, he was in the Navy. He was an E5. He joined the Navy in '98. He left the Navy in 2002. And coincidentally, these photographs that I've taken of different people that are on the honor roll, these just happen to be the photographs of the people that were on display. What's displayed can change from day to day. They may or may not have. They probably will not have the same photographs showing every day. Oh, and as far as the honor roll goes, something that I failed to mention was on your first visit, if you opt to have your name put in the honor roll, then it is you also have the option of having your picture taken. When your picture is taken, it's taken in front of a blank screen, and you have some input, a lot of input on the background that you want behind you. And there's no charge to the veteran for having this done. There's absolutely no charge. And here's another photograph of a sailor he served from 62 to 65. And that was the ship, I guess that was the ship that he wanted to be in his photograph, USS Coral Sea. And here's Air Force, Kathleen Green. She was from 78 to 2006 in the Air Force. And this photograph reminds me that the Thursday meetings are multi-generational. There's generations and generations of people that served in all branches of the military. There's one gentleman that I happened to sit near. He left the Navy as a older teenager or as a young man. He left the Navy the same year I was born, and we had a laugh about that. We had a good joke about that. And it's multi-generational, and we all enjoy each other's stories and hearing each other's stories and telling each other's story about our different experiences. And I hope that this can continue for decades to come. Another shot of the same meeting, the same get-together, and that's another shot that I took as well. Richard, who's no longer with us, unfortunately, is a veteran himself, and he started the coffee shop decades ago, I was told. And here's a sign in the men's room that I got a good chuckle out of this, and I decided that I wanted to take a photograph of it. This is just another example of how the military genre is all over the place in Richard's coffee shop. I got a chuckle out of this, but I thought it was funny. Now, Richard's coffee shop is the best display of our country's military, various branches of the military that I personally have seen. And maybe it deserves to be elevated to some type of special status. If that requires that it be declared a landmark or something like that, just to make sure that it exists and that it can be that stuff that can be added to it concerning our military this year, whether it's this week, next month, next year, or 10 or 20 years from now, so that stuff can be, memorabilia can be added to Richard's coffee shop. From now on, it covers from decades ago to decades into the future. I think that would be absolutely wonderful. If you have an opinion on that, please leave a comment on this posting.